I hope you are all well. As we move towards the solstice, we will have these moments of reprieve and rest from the energies. They're just moments though. We have and are in this big transmutative and dismantling vibrations. We are adjusting to the very high light frequencies coming through. And I've spoken about this many times before. As the light frequencies come through, they are continuing to dislodge and dismantle in our beings the hierarchy consciousness, dismantling very old structures of beingness that is no longer frequency in alignment to the expansion of our self, our lives, and the planet that we are moving into. There are many factors in what's going on and how we are feeling. These energies that we are experiencing, yes, they're really strong. Our physical bodies are changing, and many are feeling the physical symptoms of this transmutation, this dismantling. Our nerves are feeling the energy, our fascia is feeling it, and according to us individually, there'll be parts of our body that will be triggered because, as many of you know, we hold in different spaces and places in our physical records, programs, beliefs. So these energies that are coming through are dislodging them, dismantling them. That's one aspect of what's going on. We are continually shifting, changing. It's an acceleration also of sliding doors when there is a lot of timelines moving through our being. So feelings or memories or actual experiences from other timelines might pop up. It's because of this acceleration. Your library, your being, the archives of your being is being cleared out. There's a sorting out going on. There is a decluttering occurring. During this time also, just in the background, is an energy, an acceleration of energy that's happening in the peripheral of our being. And that acceleration energy is the new coming in and surveying our being, the space we hold within and also externally. 2025, we stand with many possibilities and many potentialities to align with to choose. So this shifting, this transmutation that we've been in for a while in 2024 is about having that clarity, expansion, so we naturally, in co-creation with our soul, our higher self, activate those possibilities and potentialities that is in alignment, in frequency specific with our soul, that brings in a natural, co-creative process. I'm saying it in a very long version. It is the bringing in of synchronicity, serendipity. It is the magic of creating flow momentum. And this can occur when those programs and those vibrations that are dense have been transmuted. And that's what we're going through. That's why it can be so intense for us physically, emotionally, and even in our thoughts. So a lot of thoughts have been coming up for many of us. And those thoughts of it's too much, feeling hopeless, very hard to trust, overwhelmed. That is so normal because of this fast moving, this quickening process. And the light, the very high vibrational light coming through. And we're also, as this stuff's being dismantled and shifted, we're also having to adjust to this light frequency. And then there's more space in our being to hold it. And then there's the adjustment of its emanation out into your everyday life. The energies that will come out, there's this adjustment time emanating into your everyday life. It's beautiful, but it's also creating these sudden shifts and changes. So there could be sudden endings to certain relationships, the dynamics. Opportunities might present themselves. A shift in the way you see things or what you've wanted, and so on. And this is what's happening as we move through the next couple of weeks, few weeks, the end of 2024. I'd like to share with you that these last weeks of 2024, if you are able to truly know and understand when the voice or the energy of your ego is obvious, is running the show, that is a powerful alchemical understanding to be in these last weeks of 2024. Because it's time that you lovingly and gently demote your ego and ask it to move back into the great circle of your tribe within. As 2025 unfolds, the path of your soul, your authentic self, will be more strong in you, moving into that connection, that union, that merging. Because of all the stuff you're going through now and have been in the year 2024. So these last few weeks, it's okay that you are feeling the intensities and feeling fed up and I've had enough. But no, please know that that's all part of this process. Don't judge yourself. Don't go into criticism. And please don't waste your energy and time on focusing on the external. Who's doing what? Who's not doing what? It's really a waste of time because these energies are ticking over. They're doing what they're doing, that are coming through. There are different factors to these energies, by the way, that's happening on the bigger picture, on the earth, to do with many places on the planet, many governments and all of that. But right now, your ability to move through this time, to move through these changes, this transmutation, is very important. And you are doing an incredible, awesome job through this process. I understand it is full on. Like I've been saying, the physical, emotional, and our thoughts have been bombarded with high light, high vibrations, and the pulling out of what seems like, when I look at it, eons of history, beliefs, not only of our own being and our genetics, but all aspects of this is also connected to the planet. When you do the great work on yourself, which you are doing, know this to be truth, that it impacts and assists in what needs to shift, heal, and brought into the vibration of peace, of love, of light, of clarity, and of divine light, divine truth coming onto the planet. Because it is through us, our vessel, and this is how we do it as the group consciousness in its super form. We are able to bring that energy through because we are clearing, we are transmuting those aspects that are of the old consciousness of the hierarchy. Don't have to worry about the story. It's energy. That's what's happening to us. And that as gets shifts, it's about adjusting to this high vibrational light. And you are the vessel of light. You are then truly activating the light worker, the beacon of light that you are. Automatically, naturally, it just emanates out of your being into the earth, into the ethers. And when we're doing that, many of us are doing that, then that creates a powerful resonance that must then bring forth the frequency-specific realities, resolutions, shape-shifting energies for the planet, the world. And basically, we in our transmutation, transformation, are assisting Mother Earth. And nature will respond accordingly. So these last few weeks in December, if I can offer anything, is gently move into that space also of loving yourself. Stop the criticism and judgment. Love yourself. Have that conversation. I know, say to yourself, I know that you're going through a big time. You're feeling shit. It's heavy. You're not feeling good. I love you. I love you. We've got this. You might have feelings coming up, regret, guilt, shame, whatever. I love you. Say that to the parts that don't feel great, that want to harp on about negativity, feeling hopeless. That's fair enough. Feeling unclear. That's fair enough. Feeling peed off. That's fair enough. But you are the wise one of your team. Go in, hold your heart, say, I love you. We've got this. I'm here. I've got you. That's really important at this time. These last few weeks is not only about being aware of your ego's dominance or triggers. Don't be distracted about the external. If someone triggers you or a situation triggers you, okay, acknowledge it. I'm not saying look the other way and forget about it and, feel all love and light, because that's not authentic. Acknowledge, I'm feeling peed off, I'm feeling angry, but don't go into the distraction of blaming external things, because that's a loop. Hold your heart and just say, I know you're feeling not good. I know you're feeling angry and upset because this has happened, but I love you. It's going to be okay. Start doing those practices, speaking, because we need to activate the throat, because 2025, we're going to be needing the energy center of the throat to create. And also, so it's important these last few weeks, conversations to yourself, from yourself, self-love, support, and also being aware, be really clear what your ego sounds like and looks like. Don't judge it. Don't put it down. Just say, it's time for you to come into the tribe. You can rest now. You can rest now, because we've got this. We've got this. The higher counsel within, the soul counsel within. We've got this. It is a really beautiful time that we're going through, the solstice. It's going to be strong solstice and Christmas time. We are experts. Don't forget, we're experts with all these energies we've been going through. And I know that it has been difficult sometimes to keep our head above all of this intensity. Please continue to be kind. Okay? Be aware. Be aware and listen to your knowing of where you need to be, because there's a lot of intense energies in the collective, in shopping centres and stuff at the moment, because a lot of people are shifting without knowing, are clearing, are feeling the intensity also. And one more thing, last thing, because of this intensity and what's happening in the collective, there is a bit of a timeline delay and an unusual glitching when you're out and about. Stay very grounded and just be aware of how long you need to be in certain spaces. Okay? The reason why this is happening is because there's a lot of stuff coming out of people in the mass consciousness. So everyone's going through this. It's just a lot of people are not aware of the logistics, of the details of this undoing that we're all in. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon next week. Thank you. Happy solstice. Bye.